What's up, RuneScapers? Today we will be doing a short and budget-friendly Leviathan guide. You don't need a T-bow, you don't need anything crazy. This is the gear I normally use. I usually use an ACB, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to use a DCB, and the necklace I'm wearing is probably the most expensive thing. You don't need that, obviously, but yeah, those are Addy Ruby bolts and some Dragon Javelins. This is my iron, by the way, so yeah. That's a screenshot of the wiki. Mix and match your gear. I use Elite Void because it's cheap and it saves prayer. But yeah, the teleport there is obviously the scar from the Ring of Shadows, but if you don't have that, you can use the Necklace of Passage to the Wizard's Tower, go in the basement and run there. Or if you have the Amulet of the Eye from Guardians of the Rift, you can use that as well. The Necklace of Passage kind of sucks, but whatever. If that's all you have, that's all you have. This is the inventory. Those are the runes you're going to need. Death, Air, Blood, Soul. To cast Shadow Barrage, you're going to need that to stun the Leviathan. Also a spec weapon or a heavy hitting weapon. You can use Web Weaver is best in slot. I do not have that, so I'm using the Heavy Ballista. It hits very hard. You're going to need that for when you stun him and also the last phase. You'll need some range pots, stamina pots, and prayer pots, obviously. The stamina you may need because you will be running around here and there, so it's better to have it than not have it. So yeah, when you're ready, go ahead and pray and walk in there. Green orbs are range, blue orbs are mage, and red orbs are melee. His first phase, it'll be 3 separate volleys of attacks, or mini phases I guess you could say. So this is the first mini phase. It's kind of slow. We're going into the second right here. It's going to get a little bit faster. It's still just range and mage. And then for his third phase, or mini phase, whatever you want to call it, he's going to add in a melee, and that's going to be red. And this is how you can tell it's his last phase, because he added in a melee. So after this phase, you're going to want to stun him, or if you don't, the prayers get really fast, which you can pray them, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. Once you stun him, run around behind him and shoot him in the back with your heavy hitting weapon. I use the ballista because it hits a lot harder than the crossbow. After you shoot him, he will do his 1 of 2 special attacks. If the rocks are east and west, just like that, then he will do his lightning attack, which you pretty much just run around, do as much DPS as you can. You can also run back and forth, but yeah, do as much DPS as you can. His second special attack is this. If the rocks are north and south, he will do his boulder attack, which you run back to this tile, press control, and then you can walk so it lines them up perfectly, and then get out of there and stand behind them. You can trap yourself, and it does hit for very high. So yeah, after that, his second phase, he only does 2 volleys of attacks, 2 mini phases. So there's one. And then here's the second. You can tell because there's a melee. And yeah, last phase, once you get him down below 180, he will do range and mage. Use your ballista or web weaver and pretty much just kill him while staying inside of the Pathfinder. I'm using ballista, and even then, this is pretty quick. But if you have a web weaver, 2 specs should kill him as long as you're in the Pathfinder. He can also bite, and that's me getting bit if you get too close, so just be careful. This was a quick video. You heard me talk for 3 minutes, but hopefully it's enough info for you to get your first KC, or just do a bunch of KCs. But yeah, thanks for watching and good luck.